Yo, the Foul-Hooked Whitey is back. Hello, everybody. It's good to be here. Today it's September 18th, 2024, coming to you not live from Billings, Montana. Fly fishing Nielsen ratings came in this week, as usual, and we're back at 75 listeners. Yeah. So after some of my profane rants and some of my inappropriate comparisons, looks like there might be a couple of listeners coming back to us. Thank you very much. And I've said it before. I'm super pleased professionally and personally at how the podcast is going. We've got listeners coming from all corners of the globe, and that's no bullshit. So I appreciate that. And like I said before, you keep listening. We're going to keep it going. Today, I'm going to talk about something that's very, very near and dear to my heart because as a FlyShop owner, I live this shit. I get people in my shop all the time that walk in and, God, this is the nicest fly shop I've ever been in. And I'm not bragging when I say that. I'm relaying compliments that East Rosebud gets that makes the proprietor feel good. There are aspects of this industry and the retail component of the fly fishing industry that frankly annoy me. So what I've got here is I've got the Foul-Hooked Whitey's 2024 top 10 annoying aspects of running a fly shop. I'm going to run those down for you. I'm not running this down to be cynical or critical or negative, but more just to continue to give our limited and tiny audience a taste of the stuff that annoys the fuck out of me. It annoys all fucking fly shop owners if they're on their floor. And I'm not sure how it couldn't. So the number one annoying thing that I get asked in running a fly shop is, hold on a second, I want to show you a fish picture. Ooh, damn. I mean, whew. That's like somebody offering to show me a gay porn video or something. No offense. Hey, it's got its market, but I don't want to see it. And, for the most part, I don't want to see your fish pictures, your trout pictures. And, the reason I don't want to see your trout pictures isn't because what you took a picture of doesn't matter to you, or that what you took a picture of isn't significant. It's just that I have seen thousands of fucking trout pictures shown to me from clients and customers. And out of those thousands, maybe 10% qualify as an over-the-top quality trout. I certainly realize that trout, that picture that you want to show means something to you. But to me, it really does not mean anything anymore because I've seen so many. So the next time you get inclined to show your fly shop dude a trout picture or a picture of something you caught, if he's seen as many customer pictures as I have, if he's caught as many fish as I have, if he knows the difference between 15 and 20, 21 inches, he doesn't want to fucking see your picture. It matters to you, and that matters. But at this point in my career, like I said, that's showing me something that it doesn't gross me out, but I definitely don't want to see it. So number one in the top 10 annoying aspects of running a fly shop is, from a customer, I want to show you a fish picture. It's getting hard to take. Some people go out of their way to take my time to show me these pictures, and the motherfucker's showing me a 12-inch rainbow. I mean, why the fuck would I want to see that? Appreciate the business, but at this point, that 12-inch rainbow picture is basically fucking torturing me psychologically. So keep your pictures to yourself unless it's legit. Number two, Number 2, most annoying aspect of running a fly shop, for me personally as a fly shop owner, is swivels and tippet rings. As I go through this top 10 list, there's going to be very, very, very few in the top 10 that annoy me and make me money at the same time. Very, very few. Very few. Because let's face it, I'm a retailer. I'm in this shit to make money. So if it's an item on a peg or on a shelf or on a rod rack that I'm going to sell, then why would any of it annoy me? The reason I think that tippet rings and swivels annoy me is because ultimately, to a decent degree, in most aspects of my game and preference at fishing with a fly, swivels and tippet rings are just another example of getting away from the traditional aspect of fishing a fly. I mean, now we got to put fucking steel or aluminum on a fucking leader. That's where we're at. And why do we do that? Because they help you catch fish better? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm going to think that the main reason that there's been an explosion in what I call leader and tippet accessories, and that's what tippet rings and swivels are, is because it's fucking easier for you. It's easier for you. It's easier to tie on tippet when you got a fucking certain diameter steel loop there instead of fucking using a blood knot. You know? I mean, it's dumbing down the sport of fly fishing. I mean, I realize that a tippet ring or a swivel can create nymphing mostly, but other rig setups that are easier. And if you're over 65, you're excluded from my criticism. But if you're under 50 and you're using tippet rings and swivels and you're not a guide, you're a lazy motherfucker. You know, tippet rings are they're a lot like, tippet rings and swivels are a lot like the BOA laceless system for boots. You know, I get people all the time that walk in and they're like, do you wear a BOA boot? And my reply is, no, I can still tie my fucking boot laces. You know, I don't need a tippet ring. I can still do a double surgeon knot. And my angst, my criticism is people get into fly fishing from other types of fishing like bait and spin fishing because fly fishing is more of a challenge. And it's based on a natural presentation of either insect or minnow patterns. That's what we fish. But in the explosion of nymphing and the explosion of Euro nymphing and the explosion of let's make this shit fucking easy for everybody, here comes tippet rings and swivels. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I see a fucking swivel and I see, you know, something that's designed for a snell hook type setup where somebody's fucking fishing a night crawler. So even though they work, even though they make things a little bit easier to set up our rigs, I still kind of consider swivels and tippet rings kind of taboo. You know, I get people that come in and they're like, hey, where's your tippet rings at? And I'm like, oh, they're right over there in our fisting and double penetration video selection. Right over there, sir. They're right over there, right next to the fucking gummy worm material. And again, if you're 65 or older, your eyesight's shitty. I'm 59. I know what bad eyesight means now. And you need the ease of tippet rings or swivels. I get it. But if you're a younger dude and you're an angler and you're using this, you might as well be fishing a fucking Panther Martin, in my opinion. Number 3, the Foul Hooked Whitey's 2024 top 10 annoying aspects of running a fly shop. Overbearing sales reps. Now, I'm going to say sales reps, which again, I've discussed, their role in the industry before. There's a vendor out there. That vendor gives their line of goods to an individual to promote in a certain designated marketplace. My Sims guy, he covers Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho. And because he's so fucking good, they actually give him Oregon, Washington, and Alaska. But most of the time, these reps have about a 3-state territory. They got a lineup of goods of companies they represent. And they go twice a year to shops like mine, and they pitch their goods. It's just that simple. 90% of them are superb. 95% of them are superb. But the ones that you know are the best are the ones that say, hey, I'm offering this, but I don't think it's a great fit for your shop. That's a really good industry sales rep. But then there's that other industry sales rep. I got approached last week by a really good sales rep. I fucking love this guy. He's a good dude. He's got a couple of really powerful lines in his lineup. I really dig him. And what he's doing right now is he's promoting a new high-end sunglass company. Not going to drop any names as far as which companies, but it's a good pair of sunglasses. I've seen them on people's faces. I've read a little bit about them. They're kind of your typical high-end glass polarized pair of shades. $2-3, so expensive. And, in my shop right now, I've got 2 stand-up lit cases of high-end sunglasses. One of those is Smith Optics, and the other one is Costa, however you want to say it. And this line of sunglasses that this rep wants to sell me, wants to get into my shop eyewear lineup. They're out there. I mean, I know there's been some shops that carries them. I know they're good, et cetera, et cetera. But to me, if you're approaching a fly shop owner who's already fucking got 2 stock cases of $300 sunglasses, there's absolutely nothing that you can fucking say to me, nothing, that is going to make me want to drop another $4 or $5 grand. And that's what it costs to put 36 pair of brand new high-end sunglasses in a case. There's no way in the world that makes any sense to me whatsoever as a retailer. I mean, if somebody can't choose between Costa, and Smith Optics, and I want to clarify, I'm not even saying this other brand of high-end sunglasses aren't legit. I heard they're really fucking legit. But that's somebody trying to sell something to sell it. That isn't somebody that's trying to necessarily partner with me and make my shop more profitable. And that's why I'm in here 5 days a week. It isn't to look good, because God knows I fail at that every fucking day. It's to make money. And so sometimes industry reps, sometimes they want to promote their practice more than they want to promote your practice. So that's it as far as number 3. So we'll be back with episode 2 of the Foul Hooked Whitey's 2024 top 10 annoying aspects of running a fly shop. Out.